Welcome to NET Vaper Reviews. Today's review is a all-in-one kit that I ordered simply for the bargain price. I've got quite a few pod kits, all-in-one kits type of devices. But when I saw this device, the Lost Vape Orion Q Pro pod kit or all-in-one kit. I've seen it on a flash sale and I got it for $14, including shipment from China. Now I ordered this, I think 6 weeks ago, most probably, or more. No, 2 months nearly, and I completely forgot about it. And I said, if I'll get it, I'll get it. If not, it's only $14, not too bad. And also due to the coronavirus that was going on at the time in China, I didn't think I will get it so quick. But eventually I got it, and here it is. It came in this box, and we'll go through it a bit because I've been using this for the last few days, here and there, not as my all-day vape, obviously, but the purpose that I order this is simple. When I go out to meetings or in places where I want a stealthy kit, I normally take my Smoke Fetch or my Smoke Nord or my Cube Mini or my RPM 40 or the Trinity Alpha that is looks like this Lost Vape Orion. So I really didn't need another one. To be honest, I've got enough, as I've shown you now, small stealthy kits that I take with. But I said for such a bargain, it's just really silly not to order it. If I could always give it to someone as a gift, or whatever, but for such a bargain it's worth having. But then as I started using it, and it is a very nice little device, I must say. I'm vaping this mouse too long, and this where the difference between this and the Smoke Trinity Alpha comes into difference, because look at the sizes. When I reviewed this originally, I did say it looks just like the Lost Vape Orion, and okay, this is not a plus, so it's not a DNA chip, but it's exactly the same everything. I mean, it looks identical to the Plus. I've seen the Plus. The only difference is this is not a DNA chip, and there's not even a screen that you could benefit from a DNA screen. So it's simply the DNA chip. So let's forget about the DNA chip for a minute. I mean, look at this. This just looks exactly nearly the same. But there are a few differences that make this a more usable device. I didn't say functionality. Both work very good. I mean, this is a lovely device. I've been using quite a lot. But as a restrictive direct along, this is, as you can see, there is here an airflow. And that's what makes a big difference. The airflow is two sides, this side and in this side here. Okay, it's a bit difficult sometimes to turn, but if you lubricate it, it will go much easier. And also, the juice well that you put in your juice, this is a much more secure way. So you unscrew this, and you be surprised on the size of this hole. I mean, you can fit in any chubby Gorilla, what they call e-liquid bottles. This has also got a fairly easy mechanism to put in. It's a slide, but I found many times I took it out of my pocket and it was open. So the advantage that this is secure is a better mechanism, and the airflow what makes to me the crunch. This is a very nice device. This is in here. I've got the 0.6 node coil, and it's very good flavor. And in here I've got the 0.5 regular coil. Now this is another plus, that this is compatible with quite a large variety of coils, and I'll go through them in a minute. But when you get to the first in the box, it says replaceable coils, mesh coils, regular coils, 5 power settings, and over here it says Q Pro. Now what you get in the box, besides the normal USB and a lanyard, you get 2 coils. You get a 1 ohm coil, now this is over here. Now I would have loved to try this coil, but unfortunately when this came in the device itself, and I, for some reason, fired it without liquid. I forgot I didn't put liquid. You see, okay, it's a fairly easy to see through to see a liquid, but I just didn't realize I didn't put in liquid. It happens to all of us. We're all human. We do mistakes. So this coil has been burnt. I mean, you can see the cotton inside is dark brown, is like black. So I had to put in the 0.5 regular coil, and I can vape this mouse to lung. So obviously the 1 ohm would have been a mouse to lung as well, no problem. This is nearly shot, nearly fully. I could open, if I open it fully, I could do a restricted direct to lung, the same style as this. Exactly the same style. But the advantage with this is that I can turn this in with a turn of a wheel to a mouse to lung, and this is a major plus. Now, to do with, for instance, the smoke fetch, yes, this is a very, very nice device, and it's smaller. But again, is no airflow. The smoke node is a very nice device. Yes, I use it a lot. But you have to use the mouse to lung coil in order to get mouse to lung vaping. I've got in here the 0.8. The RPM 40, even with the smoke coil, is still a very airy mouse to lung. A bit less restricted than, for instance, the fetch, a bit more restricted, but still. And for the RPM coil is definitely a direct to lung coil. Now in here, if I put in here even the 0.25 mesh coil from the Orion Plus that's compatible, on this settings I can get a nice mouse to lung on a 0.25 mesh coil, and that's what I'm planning to do. I haven't bought any coils still for this. I only got the 0.5. If I didn't have the 0.5, I wouldn't be able to vape this because this is burnt. So lucky they put in another coil for me. What I'm trying to say is that this device has got a huge advantage on the airflow. I'm not sure why Smog did not think of putting an airflow on this device. This is a very, very good device. You can watch my review. The quality of flavor is superb. It's a nice device. It feels good in your hand. But the fact that it hasn't got airflow, and this does, this is the winner. No doubt, if you are mouse to lung. If you like restricted direct to lung, then this is no problem at all. All of these devices, except for this one here, the Cube Mini. The Cube Mini, you can get it on mouse to lung, as you got here your airflow adjuster, and it's a proper tank, and the size is more or less the same. I use this very often. And the coils are very good coils. This is, I think, a 0.6 as well. This is a 0. Oh, can't see. Sorry. S1 mesh, 0.6 mesh coil, and these are very, very good coils, these Cube Minis. So this will be a direct competition with this. What is the difference between these two? Not much. I mean, over here also it's a slide. You just open to put in the juice. I mean, it's use advantage. This is a 950 mAh battery. I think this is more or less the same. No, this is double. This is 1500 mAh. But if you like this style, obviously this is a better device, better kit, but flavor-wise is more or less the same. But some people do like this type of device. So, I mean, it's very easy to operate. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Here you've got your settings. You've got white, blue, red, yellow, and purple, and it depends on what coil you put in. If it's a 1 ohm, it goes from 8 to 16. White is 8, purple is 16. Yep, the highest. A 0.5 I've got in here is between 12 to 20 watts. Again, white is the lower setting, and you press this, and you'll see a red. You see the red color here. 1 second. Yeah, red. And that's the red I keep on 18, and then the mesh 0.25 ohm is from 15 to 24. So you've got a range of coils that you could use here, and also let me just look up here. You've got like this. The Q Pro will accommodate the 1 ohm regular coil, the 0.25 mesh from the Orion Plus DNA, and the 0.5 regular coil. Yeah, and also it would accommodate the Orion DNA Go pod. So if you've got a DNA, the DNA Go, you could use the same pod from the Plus and the Go. The Plus DNA and the DNA Go, both pod cartridges will fit the Q. So they've done a good thing here, that people who have other type of devices, the same family from Vape, Orion, could use those on this device. To take this out is very easy. You just unlatch it and it comes out. That's it. And this is the contact. To put it back, very easy. You just push it down. That is it. There's not much more to talk about it. USB here, and it just says the only difference between this and the Plus, besides the DNA in the physical appearance, is over here it says Quest, and on the other one it says Plus. So I really don't see a major difference between this and the Plus besides the DNA, but what would there be a difference in the DNA chipset in this type of a device if there's no screen? I'm sure it'll function just as well, and it's most probably a lot cheaper. I mean, I paid $14, including shipment from China, so you can't go wrong with such a price. And I was very surprised by the quality of this device. Yeah. Should I advise you to buy such a thing? If you are looking for, I've got a specific usage for these type of devices when I go out, when I need a stealthy kit. So if you one of those, by all means, you can go. This will serve you just perfect. I mean, you want to do a stealthy vape, it just goes into your hand fully, no problem at all. You can't even see it. Mouse to lung. Bit of vapor comes out, you get your satisfaction from it, just put it in your pocket, and that is it. This is what this device is all about. And it looks nice. This color wasn't my choosing. This was available for that price, but you can get them today in a massive array of colors, from stabwood to all sorts of colors. Yeah, it is a nice device. It is a nice device. the difference between them, as I said, is the airflow mainly, and the juice is secure. And that what against the Fetch and against all the rest of them, except for the Cube Mini, that I think the Cube Mini is, I think, a better device in a way. First of all, it's more battery power as a proper tank. Okay, this is also a proper pod tank. You call it a tank, just flat. This is, but same style coils. Yeah, this will be a direct rival to it. And it's also more or less the same size, doesn't weigh much more. But if you like this style, or if you got a DNA Plus or DNA Go, Plus DNA, that is, or the Orion Q, if you got the Orion Q, you could still use the one on coils. Anyway, it's compatible with most of them, and yeah, that's all. What else could I say? I'll put this below the description of this device. I fully recommend it if you're looking for a stealthy kit. That it's not the conventional battery tank setup, and it's more like a pod, all-in-one kit. By all means, yep. Lost Vape Quest. Some people call it Lost Vape Orion Q Quest Pro. So I'll just put in the description this whole long description just in case that's the way it's called. What else should I tell you about it? I think I have told you everything. Yeah. So this is the review on the Lost Vape Orion Q Pro pod kit. Very nice. The flavor is actually quite good. Very good indeed, actually. But so is the smoke devices. So just for the airflow, that's for me, that makes the difference. All right. I wish you all well, and enjoy your vape. And until next review, take care. Bye bye for now.